So welcome to another video. I'm at Ardmair Point campsite just north of Ullapool, just a few miles north of Ullapool, and I've stayed here 2 nights. So this is Tuesday, so I arrived here on Sunday night after climbing a couple of Munros and Ascent. So it was beautiful when I arrived. I got a lovely view from this pitch right down towards Isle Martin, and that hill up there with the cloud on it is Ben More Coigach, which is a corbett. So it was really nice when I arrived on Sunday night. I had my dinner outside and just sat with the van door open literally until sunset, so it was lovely. But I knew the weather was to change, and most of yesterday was showery, and then we've had gales and really heavy rain overnight. But last night before bed we got a beautiful double rainbow just over there, so I'll show you that. So I'm heading off today. I'm heading down towards Gairloch, and this part of the route that I'm driving is the North Coast 500, and this is in my opinion one of the nicest parts of the North Coast 500, the part from Ullapool to Gairloch. It's the western part of Western Ross, and it's just beautiful. So my plan is to, weather permitting, is to stop at the Corrieshalloch Gorge, have a wee look at the gorge. There's going to be some amount of water in it after the rain we've had, and there's a wee a viewing platform, and there's a scary kind of metal bridge that you go across. So hopefully, fingers crossed, if the weather's good or not raining, I'll go down there and I'll take you with me. And I'm also hoping to stop at Grinard Bay if I can get in, because the North Coast 500 is really busy. I can get into the car park and do a wee walk there, but it's all depending on the weather, which is nice at the moment. As you can see, the weather out the van is nice, but as I've discovered, that can change in an instant. I got soaked filling up with water. So I've got 3 nights in Gairloch Sands caravan and camping site in Gairloch, which I've never been to before. I've been to Highland Games there, but I've never camped there, so I'm looking forward to that. But the weather's not looking great, which is why I'm not doing hills, but we'll just see how it goes. So we'll bring you back later. Translated into Gaelic, Corrieshalloch Gorge means ugly hollow. A slot gorge is an extremely narrow and steep-sided chasm. At Corrieshalloch, the gorge was not formed by the river you see today. It's not large or powerful enough to cause erosion on this scale. It was probably cut in the Ice Age by strong rivers flowing beneath a glacier occupying the Loch Broom Valley. There are several waterfalls in the gorge, the largest being the spectacular 45-metre drop off the Falls of Meisach. The suspension bridge above the falls was built in 1874 by Sir John Fowler, one of the designers of the famous Fourth Rail Bridge. So busy. Get caught filming a few times. That's the viewing platform over there, so I'm going to make my way over there. It's just so busy. Lovely. A lovely view back down towards Ullapool. Beautiful. And the rain stayed off. These seats are really cool. So I've had lunch, really enjoyed it. Just in this wee car park at Grinard Bay, but you can see the weather. It's just awful, awful. Yeah, really windy as well, if you can see that. Really big gusts of wind. So I'm just going to sit here for another 5 or 10 minutes and see if the rain's going to go off. That's typically what's been happening throughout the day. So it's just 2:05. So I'm looking to do a wee walk from Gruinard Bay up to some waterfalls, which will probably be pretty spectacular with the amount of rain we've had. But I don't fancy walking in this weather, so I'll wait and see if it's going to clear up. along the beach and up the other side, across the road, and I can already see the waterfall up here. So fingers crossed the rain stays off. Got my waterproof trousers just in case. Don't trust it. The waterfall ahead. Wow. A lot of water in it. That's good. Makes the effort worthwhile. So boggy this track. You definitely need boots. Look at all this. Bog, bog, bog. Oh. So that's just looking back to Grinard Bay and the road down there. So it's quite a short walk really, and I've come up this scrambly bit which is really slippy with the wet rocks. So if you're coming up here when it's wet, you just need to take care. So yeah, it was worth it. Those falls are just amazing. Just amazing. Helped with the fact we've had so much rain. So hopefully I'll get back before the rain comes on again, and I'm going to make my way down to Gerloch and down to the campsite at Sands, which is actually on the sands, so if there's anything interesting I'll bring you back there. But really enjoying my wee drive because I don't know how far to go. It's nice to stop and just admire the view and do a wee bit exploring. So I'll bring you back later. So that's me arrived in Sands camping and caravan site near Gairloch, and it's blowing a hoolie. It's really cold and windy. I met a lady that said it's horrible down at the beach because the sand is just blowing in your eyes, so I'm not going to venture down there tonight. It's just about 5:10, so I've got a wee glass of wine on the go. I'm going to make dinner probably about 7 o'clock. It's not that long since I had lunch, and that's what the beach should look like. So I might get a nice, I'm trying to work out because I'm facing obviously west, so I might get a nice sunset, but probably not tonight because it's pretty cloudy. But hopefully I'll get a sunset before I leave in 3 days' time. So I hope you've enjoyed this wee video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!